Okay, here we are back in Sentinels, the Multiverse. And unfortunately I'm losing track of what ones I haven't done ultimate matches for just yet. This time we're going to do Wager Master, and I'm going to show off basically how that whole strategy involving Plague Rat in the one weekly one-shot should have worked out. I think it was called On the Brink or something like that. So we want Ra for this one. Reduce damage dealt to Wager Master by 2. He heals a lot. I don't think there's any hero that actually blocks healing effects. That would be kind of neat. We also want that one. So if he scales off the number of ongoings, we are actually going to want an equipment team for this one. So I'm thinking we want Chrono. He does a lot of equipment stuff. Omnitron. These both do irreducible damage, by the way. For the Adept, it's a mix. Fixer uses 2 ongoings to 1 equipment. Expatriate... Actually, Unity. What does Unity have? So to actually be very exact, so each hero target deals itself 1 psychic damage. You should be able to use Stealth Bot and block a good portion of that. So I'll take that one. And, trying to think, does Bunker use a lot of equipment? I mean, ongoing is what I'm looking for. For him it'd be ammo drop, which would affect the wagelings, but just that. Visionary is entirely ongoings. Wraith... As much as I hate to say it, at times it feels like I'm spending more time on this screen than the game, even though that's not the case. Like, I'm thinking about Absolute Zero. He does have a couple ongoings. How's his flip work? It's healing. Deals each non-villain target 2 energy damage. So yeah, Stealth Bot can absorb all that. It's just I have to use the Neurotoxin Dart Thrower on him. So I could take Team Leader for card draws. I could bring Visionary for card draws and just not have her use too many ongoings. For Adept, I could just have him play the songs that he needs, but... I don't know. Captain Cosmic, actually. I think the Energy Bracer has to go on a character card, otherwise he would actually be a pretty good pick here. It's just one thing to keep in mind is, with the constructs and everything, that's going to be a lot more time we spend in menus. So I guess I could just bring Knife. I mean, I don't really play her a lot, do I? We're going Rogue Agent, though, so we can try to get Unity set up. So basically we're going for double card plays here. And then, worst come to worst, if I don't get to do the whole negating it through Flush of the Sun God with Imbued Fire, I can just beat the crap out of him. By the way, keep in mind, Flush of the Sun God and Imbued Fire, that means 2 ongoings for him to heal off of. So keep that in mind while you are picking your place. So Silver Gulch deals a little too much damage, I think, for this to work out long term, because you can be fighting Wager Master for a long time. I'm gonna do Magmaria, I think. We'll see if Wager Master can take the heat. But anyway, Wager Master. If there are 2 more face-down villain cards, he will flip. Conditions and face-downs are indestructible. At the end of the villain turn, hero cards and player return to the player's hands with those in the number of face-down cards. So, that's going to be at generally 1. But we'll see. And he is Guys' Nemesis. Just keep in mind on advanced mode, I mentioned before how the Nemesis generally have stuff to mess with the character themselves. On this side, you can use Extreme and Guise the Barbarian to actually bypass the advanced. When he's on his flip side, the advanced is going to turn all of those ongoing cards Guise has against him. But anyway, when a villain card is flipped face down, each hero target hits itself for 1 psychic damage. 2 ways to mitigate this. One is Stealth Bot, and the other one should be Imbued Fire combined with Flesh of the Sun God. Then, when he's on the other side, all of the condition cards are flipped face down. He will slowly flip them back up. When they're all up, he will flip back. Then the villain turn, he deals each non-villain target 2 energy damage. Then he heals, yada yada yada, and when stuff goes face down, he whacks it while everyone hits itself. So keep in mind you could bring Mr. Fixer for this and try to use the jack handle combined with the hoist chain. The only downside to this, though, is if there's something that's going to make it so that if he loses when he runs out of HP, that can make things a little dicey. And as such, I'm going to put Omnitron first. That way, if I need a Neurotoxin Dart Thrower him when he's low, I can have Omnitron use his Innervation Ray to heal Wager Master, as messed up as that may sound. So, let's begin. It's time to play some games. Can you win before you all die? So fun. I have seen the far reaches of power. I will not allow evil to prevail. So, Unwise Wager starts off. Wagelings, playing dice with the Cosmos, and Wagelings. And, wow, it's out already. So everyone gets a draw card, but the catch is we cannot win by knocking him out. Everything's at full health. Now I need to see what playing dice with the Cosmos is. That reverses the order. For the Unwise Wager, so I'm actually cool with this staying where it is. Oops. I meant to click skip. So the Wagelings are going to chew us up here. If I can get Stealthbot out, those are a total non-factor. Oh well. So I have no golems to destroy, we draw volatile parts, then we draw platform bot. So here, he doesn't do any damage on this side, it's the Wagelings we have to worry about. So I'm going to put this out still, and I'm going to have Unity play her bottom card in search of Stealthbot. Good enough. So Brainstorm, that means if I give the play from Omnitron to her, wow, that's a good hand. Put that on him. So if I give the time shift from Omnitron to Unity, I could potentially get it. Anyway, right here, actually I have the ablative coating out already, so what am I doing? So this will block the Wagelings. It will not block the damage if he does the whole everyone hits themselves thing. So there's Flash Forge, that means Stealthbot's coming out next turn. Unfortunately, due to his damage reduction, I can't hurt him there. So I could Staff of Ra. Since it's an equipment card, I don't have to worry about it. It's also a relic. Never noticed that. Although I probably did say in another video those exact same words. Hey, that's a relic. I never noticed that. So we're going to get rid of this and this, since those are ongoing, so we want to keep it to a minimum if possible. Fiery Crystallization. Unanswerable Question. So yeah, that just wiped the field. Flesh of the Sun God's gone, Ablative Coating, Ultimate Target, Null Shield, Supply Crate. Skip. So yeah, that screwed things up really, really badly. Flash Forge. So I'm going to get rid of Robot Reclamation and Volatile Parts so that I can pull out Stealthbot and Swiftbot. Unfortunately, I can only play one at the moment since I did the bench instead of the pylon, but Stealthbot is what we're looking for. So I'm going to get rid of the other bench to bring out Stealthbot. And we drew another pylon, which I'll probably do next turn. So unfortunately, Prime Punch isn't ongoing. The Servo Gauntlet is something I can actually deal damage with, so we're going to put that out. So we're going to get by any means on him. Can't hurt him. I can hit the Wagelings, I guess. I'm not trying to flip him just yet. I want to get his HP lower if possible. So here we'll begin... We don't actually need to worry about that anymore, so let's get the auto-deployment unit. Have him use this on himself. Now, one thing I do have to worry about is this. That's going to start destroying my stuff. Meantime, I'm going to put out the conflag because I can try to get some cards this way without having to discard exactly. One thing I need to do for Omnitron is actually get out their summon staff. His Biobeam, Magmarian Throng is just going to flood the field with the bastards. Any player that does so may use a power now. Omnitron, we are going to get rid of the temporal shielding so that I can time shift. For Ra, I can afford to throw away a staff. Okay, I'm getting all these components, but I am having no luck finding the Biobeam. Unfortunately, they're immune to fire, damn it. Flame barrier's not really helping. Pick a card, pick a fate. So real quick, we need to look and see what's left. 2 ongoing, 2 ongoing, 3, 4, 5, Eep, 6. So the odds are in favor of ongoing. Boom. So skip that. So here we're going into the menus. I know how much fun people find this. And unfortunately, Handelabra cannot put in a skip feature because you may actually want someone to take damage here if you wanted to lose to the odds. Unfortunately, that's not on the field just yet. And even then, Unity's bots are really good at stopping you from actually using that, since you're probably going to have them at relatively close to full health because a lot of them are so fragile. Like Raptorbot and Bebot make it so that you absolutely cannot win while those are present. So right here we're going to use the Pylon, Bebot, Swiftbot. And if you're wondering the significance of Bebot, that's so if a Behemoth comes out, I can pick it off right off the bat. Man, I didn't know she had so many ongoing cards. Damn, that sucks. So right there we got him to discard his one-shot. And right here we need Omnitron to get that Biobeam. So we're going to put the reset into play. Gave me a Blade of Coding. So I can use this to get out the other Electro Deployment Unit, which will give me another card draw, which gave me a reset. We're getting there, folks. Slowly. So slowly. Meantime. So I don't know how this interacts with the Wagelings exactly. But anyway, the Shaman has to go right here and now. Otherwise he's going to start destroying my stuff. So let's hit the 2 key. So I'm going to try reset here. Biobeam, Biobeam. So, I could slip through time on the off chance the biobeam comes up. Or I can do this and get another card out of the way just to play it safe. Who wants to play it safe? Put that in play, I get to draw a card now. Okay, reset. Another defensive blast, so let's get a card out of the way. Another elemental exochassis. I don't have any platings in play, do I? I'm not overlooking something. I genuinely do not have one. So let's put out the staff. It's an equipment card, so I'll have that going for me. I'm looking for imbued fire, in case you're wondering. Crystal collector. Okay. Omnitron wishes to draw 3. We'll sacrifice a rocket punch. For Unity, what does she have? Ooh, I can get rid of the scrap metal. Okay. Cryobot, Flash Forge, Brainstorm. Okay, so now I have to change my way of thinking. Skip this. Now, the thing is, I could sacrifice B-Bot here, and I'm thinking I probably do want to so I can get rid of this fiery crystallization thing. Now I don't really care what the Magmarians do. Didn't think I was going to be spending this much time in the menus, but then again, what are the odds he's going to start with 3 wagelings? And don't worry, those will be going down shortly. So we get our 2 card draws for end of turn. We have to use a power with the stuff on the field so I can get one thing out if I'm so inclined. So I think I'm going to sacrifice a Brainstorm to bring out Cryobot. So I have 2 card plays. We'll get a pylon out in case I get bots to play. And we'll Brainstorm. So keep in mind if I had the Neurotoxin Dart Thrower out here. Why is everyone dealing bonus? Oh no, that was a one-time thing because of the Staff of Ra, right? Just a little confused there. Okay, she gets to draw 2. Now I get to punch with this gauntlet. And it'd be nice if I had the... There's a few things. The Conduit Blade would help. Do I have the Overcharged Null Shield still, or does that go away? But Kinetic Neutralizer is helpful, and yeah, the shield got destroyed. Oh well, we can put this out. Yeah, we'll do that. So I get the Compounded Bow and Sudden Contract. Still, my only course of action is to ping. So I I can use Ranger's Mark to get that out of the trash. And I want to say that's probably my best move. Oh, slip through time, that's what it was. I'm thinking, I'm at the end of my turn, why am I being asked to play a card? But now I remember, so I actually get more use out of it because of that card coming out at the exact right time. Anyway, let's get the innervation ray out. So, I'll use this on Chrono because I'm fishing for guns and stuff. Not using that since I don't have a coding in play. As of right now, everyone's hitting themselves for Psychic. He's going to be dealing energy damage when he flips. I'm going to play it safe and just put that out. So right here I want to play this. Draw the other innervation ray. Shoot you. Shoot at you. Am I missing something? Or... oh no, I do have both of them out. So I want to draw. There's the bioengineering beam I was looking for. Slip through time just destroyed itself. So right here, I am done healing. If I can hit... ah, so there's one of the cards. There's the other one. Okay, we're now in position. So I'm going to use this just to speed through his deck a little bit more. We're going to do Imbued Fire, so we don't have to worry about self-damage. Actually, yes we do. He's still going to hit himself, and he's going to do it kind of hard. So I could have Omnitron pick this up. I wasn't aware he had 2 copies of that. So we have to put one thing back in our hands. The one that I'm going to choose is Defensive Blast. So skip that, I'm willing to let the Wageling flip up because we're going to knock it back down in a second. Anyone want to guess which one of these Magmarians I'm going to shoot first? Luckily it only works on the character cards, so the bots are not as tedious. I just realized something. Getting rid of that Gaussian was actually a mistake. I could have used that to ping... well, I can hit Cryobot with my plasma cutter. But then again, we can just do that. So now he's doing that. And we're right back at square flippin' one. So, yeah, it is taking damage. The menus are killing me. I'm just letting Stealth Bot die. Screw this. This is literally driving me insane. So let's bring out this and this. Yeah, I'll destroy that for more cards. So she'll deal herself 4 damage here. So I want to use that Wrecking Uppercut. If you're wondering why, there's a chance I can actually end the game on the next turn. At the start of your turn, you can play a card. Why not? Hey look, we can play a card. So I'd love to get the hat out, but it's not happening, it looks like. And crap, I'm not going to be able to use the Bio Beam. Actually, yes, there still is a way for me to do this. So we need to play the Bio Beam. So here I need to draw a card. Not using that. I'm gonna use this to get him low. Actually, wait a second, we want to redo that. So draw. Skip this. Skip this. Play. Flechettes. Pop this. Pop this. So I could cut him, but it's not a big deal. So we'll heal her. Make sure everyone stays even. And now we are back in my play phase. So you can see how this is going a little confusing, I imagine. But these are some of the shenanigans you can do with Omnitron and a couple other guys in the game. So we got more flechettes. So right here I want to slip through time, so I get to do 2 power plays. Actually, that's a waste. I got so confused I forgot that I used that already. That didn't reset. So I don't want to do that one. But I'll put that one out. So Seismic Defender's gotta go. Flesh of the Sun God, and we're going to use Flesh here so that we're immune to fire damage. Out comes the Stone Shaper. So I actually could use Omnitron or Knife to manipulate his deck to a certain degree. So if we want this one to go... Which one is it? Actually, he doesn't have it out yet, it looks like. That one first. Denied. But, okay, they're not heroes, so they don't get the protection. So that's the end of the bots, anyway. If nothing else, that's actually a good thing, just in case losing the odds does come out. Since they don't really count. They only need to get hit once. Well, they do count, they deny you, or shut you out, whatever you want to consider it. And he pulls a Wageling. And another Wageling, which keeps us even, actually. Good night. So if your head hurts, good. That's what Wager Master does. So we beat him on Ultimate Mode without having to abuse his conditions, although we did have to poke him down quite a bit, and we went through menu hell courtesy of the Stone, or Seismic Defender, as well as Stealth Bot. Luckily that's out of the way, I'm happy now, and hopefully so are you. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.